Welcome back, boys and girls, to day 12 of reading and writing. Today we are going to work on a new strategy that we can use in both fiction and nonfiction, problem and solution. We are going to be focusing on looking at our problem and solution in our nonfiction text, but I wanted to show you this video because this will be very helpful when you are reading fiction.
Problem and solution. We know that a story needs to have characters, setting, events, problem, and the solution. In this video, we're going to focus on problem and solution. In every story, there is always a challenge or an obstacle that a character is trying to change, fix, or figure out. This we call the problem, and it needs to be solved in the story. An example of a problem in a story could be that the character is sick or is hurt. When the characters find a way to change, fix, or figure out the problem and the problem is solved, we call that the solution. So for example, if the problem in the story was that the character was sick or hurt, the solution could be either to take medicine or go visit the doctor. Let's remember and finish the story we started in the last video, part 1 of Story Elements. It was Sunday afternoon when Jenny and Daisy decided to go outside in their backyard to play. They decided to play hide and seek because it's their favorite game to play together. Now let's see how we can create a problem and a solution for the story. On her way to hide behind the tree, Jenny tripped over a rock and hurt her knee. When Anna saw her sister fall, she ran back to the house and got a bandage. She went over to Jenny and gently placed the bandage over her knee. Then they continued playing. So the problem in the story was that Jenny fell and hurt her knees. The solution to that problem was that Anna put a bandage on her knee. You did it! Now you know all 5 elements of a story. Now you are ready to write your own story. Thanks for watching. Problem and solution.
Today we are going to focus on finding the problem and solution in our nonfiction text. So there are 2 key questions that we want to ask ourselves while reading. What is the problem and what is the solution? I've identified the solution for you, and I'm going to show you how I did that. The author writes about an issue or a problem. What do you think that problem is? Take a few seconds to think about it. You're right. The problem is that our oceans are becoming polluted and animals are becoming endangered. The author writes about an issue or a problem and explains the solution or possible solutions. Possible keywords to look for: problem, solution, because, since, the issue is, resolved by, dilemma, challenge, this led to, the answer to, or one way. The reader can use this flowchart below to help you understand this type of text. So the question mark would be the problem, and that would be pollution, overfishing, and the solution is we can study and learn what we need to do to survive, and we can protect them. And that's also everybody working together. Watch me as I read page 54 and 55. Come together. Ocean animals around the world are being threatened. Pollution, overfishing, loss of habitat, and other human activities are putting these creatures in danger. But by studying them and learning what they need to survive, we can protect them. If everyone works together, we can make a difference. And I see three different foundations there: David Suzuki Foundation, SeaChoice.org, and Fishwise. Talk with your family about organizations such as these above that work to protect the ocean and help threatened and endangered marine life recover. Contact these organizations to see how you can help. Let's look at the chart on this slide. What is the problem? There are many problems. The first one is pollution, overfishing, loss of habitat, and other human activities. Solution: talk to organizations such as Sea Choice and Fishwise. We can reduce, reuse, and recycle. And don't pollute the oceans. Boys and girls, you are going to continue reading your Endangered Animals of the Sea book today, and you are going to add on to the chart that I have created on this slide. In addition to reading for 20 minutes, you are also going to try to do some research on your own. I would like you to research one of these 3 organizations, try to reach out to them, and ask them what you can do to help. This will be your most important work to date. When you're done with that, please continue adding to our problem and solution chart and meet us back for our writing lesson. Welcome back, boys and girls, to day 12 of writing. Today, we are going to revise our essays. It's important to revise our work because we want our reader or our audience to have our best piece of work possible. We are going to use ARMS to help us revise. ARMS. A, add. We want to add sentences, words, or vocabulary. R, remove. We're going to remove unneeded words and phrases. M, move. We're going to move a sentence or word placement. Or S, substitute. We are going to substitute words or sentences for others. We are going to use this chart to help us revise our essays today. I have modeled for you how to do each one of these letters using paragraph 3. In green, I have highlighted what I have done. Let's start with A, add. Watch me as I add sentences, words, or vocabulary to my essay. Pollution does not only affect marine life and their environment, it also affects mankind. If humans are exposed to these toxic chemicals, such as mercury, lead, and tin, for long periods of time, then this can result in dangerous health problems, which include hormonal issues, reproductive issues, and damage to our nervous systems and kidneys. Please look and see how I have added in words to help my reader understand what I am trying to say. Let's move on to R. I am going to remove unneeded words or phrases. Pollution does not only affect marine life and marine life and their environment, it also affects mankind and everyone involved. I am going to remove and everyone involved because if I am talking about mankind and the environment, I know that everybody is involved. M, move. I've decided to move this sentence in green to the top of my paragraph. This was originally at the bottom, but I think it's a really strong statement that I think the reader should hear as soon as I start this paragraph. We can put a stop to this. Boys and girls, now you're going to try it. You're going to use ARMS, A-R-M and S, to revise your essays. For today, I would just like you to try to do 2 of these in 2 of your paragraphs. So please choose 2 letters and 2 paragraphs, and that's what you will be working on today. Please join us back for day 13 tomorrow.